Hey guys, Big here, Big Or Gaming. Today we're gonna go over a couple tips and tricks for your warriors and aggro. A lot of people have sent me messages asking questions about this. The first thing we're gonna go over is the bold attacks AA. Everybody should have that. It's under archetype, fifth thing down. You click that, whatever your current expansion is. This is going to be good if you have it. You always want to have this enabled. A lot of warriors get it and they don't have it enabled, or they disabled and forgot they didn't ever re-enable it. But this A is really key, really important to have. So make sure you get it. Next, your basic taunt button. That'll just put you on the top of the threat list so you can taunt off other people. Hopefully you know about that by now. And then you have your Scowl. Rank 3 is what I'm currently using, but as expansions go, that changes. And that will stack with one of your other aggro abilities. Like right now, I'm using Bazu Bellow. So those two together will help generate threat and keep mobs on you. The next one that a lot of people don't use is right now, my current one is Vortex Blade. There's other forms of this earlier in EverQuest. Right now, we're currently on TSS. Vortex Blade is basically an AE taunt, but it also does a hit of damage to everything. So in some situations, you want to be very careful. You don't want to use this if you're mezzing a bunch of mobs or you don't want to hit the other mobs. So this is kind of, you can use this on a single, let's say you have a single boss, you could use this and it'll help you out as well. But or if you want to get everything on you. But if it's a mezzing situation, don't break everybody's mez. You'll be very unpopular. And if you have a problem with hitting wrong buttons, maybe every time you have a fight where you're not able to hit that, maybe just put it on a different hotbar or something so you don't accidentally fat finger it. Next, guys, is items. So items for threat. You have a BP from Theater of Blood. A lot of people don't know about that. You can only get it in the open world, and this is like a free aggro thing that you can get that costs you no endurance. Not like a must-have item, just nice to have, especially for group content. Then you have shoulders from DON. This is from doing the eye quest from the dragon. You turn in the dragon's eyes, and this is the item you get. You click this, and it does an anger thing. Great for like tagging in raid mobs. Also free threat, so you don't need endurance to do it. Your epic actually generates threat as well. So if you click that, it does like a little bit of a group heal type thing. So it does generate threat. So that is also an aggro builder. A lot of people don't know that. A little heal on your BP from TSS, you can click that. That also generates threat. And your TSS BP, the one you get from turning in the metals and stuff, it also has anger 22%, I believe, on it. So that helps. Um, I use still the gloves from Luckland, Gloves of Crimson. They have a proc. It doesn't have any push or anything. I like this proc. I think it also can help generate a little bit of threat. Um, Consumables, guys. A lot of people don't use these, but the red pots are really good for threat as well. They build threat every time you click a red pot, and also it's not like the green pots. Green pots don't like stack with everything, and they're like a heal over time. So the red pots are preferred for warriors because one, they build threat, but then also you get that straight heal amount. The green pots might not stack with whatever you're using or that, but the red's always going to heal you for that set amount. The swollen Fungusbeast Glands, most people know about these. The only thing I don't like about them is they're kind of hard to farm. They're kind of expensive when you see them bizarre for what they are, but they are great if you have them or you have the money to buy them or you have the time to farm them. My go-to right now for clickies, now that the mallets are taken out, my favorite item is actually the Prayer of Life scrolls. They drop off Nagi and Vox. Easy to farm. You just go every 6 days and you just have 5 offline characters in your group and you kill Nagi and Vox and hope that they drop scrolls. And I usually collect all these and I use them mainly on launches or like, important raids that aren't just like a pushover, like more challenging raids. I don't just use these all willy-nilly. I stack them up and get about 40 to 50 charges at one time, and it can be a game changer because it heals your group and it pulls all the mobs to you. These, I think, are by far the biggest threat generator and best item to have to pull threat. Next, worn items, guys. This would be your AUG items would be like one would be you want to wear your anger focus, which I have it on my BP. A lot of people have it on belt. There's just make sure you have some worn anger focus on. And then you have your proc Augs. Like so you have deep crust fire geode. That You can have 2 of those, one from the good side, one from the dark side. They have the exact same name, the exact same lore tab, so good luck on that. And then you also have the DON ones, which you can get a lot of times really cheap. Those are also good. There's 2 of them at the different camps. There's different types of them, I guess. There's type 4, type 8, so make sure you get the right one. But those are really good as well. If you guys have any questions or anything you'd like to add that helps you with threat or little tricks you found, let me know. One I'll throw out there as well is the Blade Stopper when you're farming those Nagi and Vox kills for prayer scrolls. It's got 10 charges. It's actually nice if you're doing group stuff or even raid stuff. You can cast it on your puller and it'll pull an abnormally, like a pretty abnormal amount of threat towards you. So I use these a lot when we were doing LDON dragon dungeons and we were mass pulling. I would hit the puller with it and it would just, all the mobs come to me just even after one cast. So don't let that one just slid by. You know, make sure you have one of those shields on you if you're farming Nagi and Vox, and you can just click it on the puller and that'll generate some threat for you. Another thing I wanted to throw out there, guys, for warriors is area effect taunt. I didn't go over it all earlier in the video, but it is really important too. It is a no fail taunt, so it's really good if you cannot fail taunt. Like if you have a situation that you have to get it off of someone, you can use AE taunt. Key things with AE taunt to know that a lot of people forget is AE taunt, even though it's called area taunt, it actually has a very small area. So if you're trying to taunt like a boss with area taunt, you basically got to be like right under its ball sack. You have to be within its target ring, like really close to it, or it won't work. So area taunt is not really AE taunt; it's close proximity area taunt. So keep that in mind when you use it. The like area that it works is actually really small, but it is a no fail taunt. I think that's more important than it being area effect. So just know if you're trying to taunt mobs with area taunt, you do have to be very close. But yeah, guys, if you'd like more videos like this, let me know. If you have anything to add, just throw it in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the game. Thanks.